It's your favorite motorized raccoon here, Flamingo. And it's been a little bit of a while since the update, so I'm not going to do a full update video, and I have other plans, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail. But we're still going to check it out because it relates to how I came up with these plans for this video. So of course we have this wild weekend, which is super fun, but there are also a lot of secrets in this update that I feel like need to be explained. So of course there's a new extravaganza pet. By the time this video is posted, you guys have already seen the pet that hatched. But just so you can laugh at my wrong predictions, I'm gonna go ahead and predict it because I'm recording this like the Thursday of the update. And I'm going to guess okay, what the heck is that? I thought it'd be like easier, but like, what? It looks like an octopus or a snake, but we have both of those. Like, is that a leg? Or its tail? I literally have no clue what that is. Cause it can't be an underwater animal if it's gonna be hatching on land. Guys, what is that? Like, what? Okay, I'm gonna assume that's like a tail of a lizard or something. And maybe it's an iguana. Let's go with that. It's a pet iguana. Okay, Battle for the Beacon is back. We pretty much know what that means, but this is a little bit more mysterious, and I want to clear things up a bit because I'm pretty sure I know what it is. So basically, this was an excavation project in the desert when Graham, the scary monkey, unearthed a strange stone. Why was he excavating in the desert in the first place? This is a really weird monkey we're talking about, but this is what he does in his free time, so just accept it. So if you look at the badges in here for the membership, excuse me, Roscoe, stay back. This badge right here, that badge matches this. No way. So obviously it's Earth, and this is an arrow to Earth, so it's something coming to Earth. But of course that actually probably just means Jama because there is no like Earth on Animal Jam. So it's something comes to Jama, and that has two humps, and it's from the desert, so it's probably a camel. Camels are coming, okay? Also camels are from Egypt, so that would kind of make sense. I think they're from Egypt, right? I don't know. And wow, this is actually very summery toucan. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of that because I think I might use that in the thumbnail because it's cute. So we finished up with this, and I need to explain why I thought of making a maze in Animal Jam. The first thought that I had today when I was thinking of videos is maybe a racetrack because of these new wheels. And I was like, why would that exist? How would you do that? Because they don't like speed up your animal or anything. They're just wheels. They don't have a purpose. But while I was thinking about the racetrack idea, I thought about using like den item to block off areas in order to like form a straight track. And then I thought that I could actually build my own maze by blocking off areas instead of a racetrack. And to make it even more fun, I could still allow kids to use these beautiful wheels. So basically, I'm gonna be making a maze. And I've decided on the Sky Kingdom. And here's why. So you always spawn right here, right? So if I make it so that you go up when you spawn, I can go up into this little forest area. Then they can end up sliding down the waterfall into here. Okay, so we could come up and go around here, up here, down the slide, and the finish could maybe be on one of these little islands. So now I have to think about the whole maze in each island part, which might be a little bit more challenging. Guys, you've been here for like 30 minutes. So if I rip out my Sky Kingdom, I'm just gonna spend some time working on this. Don't question me for just deciding to make a whole video about building a maze in Animal Jam. I do what I want. I'm my own boss. Although sometimes Roscoe bosses me around. Right, Roscoe? So let's see where we spawn if we go back into the den. Okay, right here. So that's kind of a weird location if we're trying to make it so that we have to come up these stairs and go up to the castle area. So I think the first thing we need to do is like make the blockade with those items. Okay, so this is where you spawn, and I made this little block with these plants. I'll have to finish up this track, but basically it'll send you up here. But I designed this little section so that when you come out of here, I'll block this off, and you can go right around here. So it's a rule that you can't cross any solid items. So that's kind of what we're looking at, and I'll be back when I make a little bit more progress with this little plant-themed island in the center. Smooth transition sounds. I kind of just realized that I have a few problems here. One, the den could end up filling up with den items, and in that case, I just have to use some bigger walls instead of these little items. But our other issue is that the fact that you can kind of see over the walls might just make it so that it's not really a very challenging maze. I mean, when you play twists and turns, it's kind of hard to see where you're going, but that's because the walls are so far apart. Whereas in this den, things are a little bit more cramped, and I feel like it might not be as challenging, but I'll work my hardest. Basically, this is what I have so far. So when you start off, the only way you can go is either this way, which obviously leads to a dead end, and the more obvious choice is going up this staircase. And that's all I have so far. So I'll be back when I have a little bit more.
A few moments later.
Okay everyone, I finished up with a whole new sector of the map. So if we start off with the maze up here, I went with a sort of like garden theme, and if you just make sure to travel without crossing over items, you can pick your direction. I added a few like random pets and stuff, but you basically come through here and you can go down here, but that's also wrong. So you have this little echidna sticking out its tongue at you for being wrong. And the right way is down this waterfall. Waterfall number 2. And finally this last one, which takes you all the way down here. Okay, everyone, and you know what? I can't look at this anymore. I'm switching animals. This is just disgusting. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what the wheels look like on a bird, no, here they are. So that doesn't really make sense, but kind of reminds me of an airplane. Okay, let's become my ice cream pig since I'm planning on doing an ice cream themed room later, but not yet. Okay, so you've already seen this whole part of the den, which is very calming and relaxing. Once we actually get down here, it gets a little bit more, you'll see. Excuse me, is it, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of more weird and intense. So this is a dead end, but if you go this way, my little industrial area is kind of small, but basically you have to wait for the smoke to go and then you have to run through it and not get hit by the smoke. Otherwise you have to restart. That's the little challenge that I incorporated. And then to actually get down to this part of the den, it's definitely a really tight squeeze. So I used pets because they're super small. Try not to touch them. I mean, you're gonna touch them, just don't go to the other side. Here, it's just like a regular sort of summery patio cookout sort of theme, I guess. It's also kind of easy, surprisingly. You literally just run over to this side. Once you're over at this end, you kind of just like cut around and then go. There's not really as much dead ends in this area because I couldn't really fit them. So yeah. And then I did make some cute little interiors, even though I don't really think anyone's gonna go in there. Here's the other one. I don't know why I spent 20 minutes on that, but I did. Yeah, you pretty much just come out right here. So that's a little bit more like the racetrack that I was originally intending because there's not really any dead ends. But you come up here again, and I think I'm gonna make it a little bit interesting over here. Okay, so I'm back, and basically I made it so you can actually go down this way. Don't tell anyone, but the right way is actually up here. Your secret's safe with me, honey. So some people will choose that way and some people will choose this way. This is the area where the end will be, yet this area of it is just a dead end. So you'd come down here, and then you can go down here, but it's a dead end. And the same as if you decided to go this way, you would just go around this corner and it would be another dead end with a platypus sticking its tongue out at you because you failed. So that's like all I have for this little area, but I'll be back to design the end area later on. So I actually also finished up this part, but I'm gonna reload because this literally sucks. It's so slow. I'll be back. Okay, so let's just pretend we're on this side of the maze and we're gonna go around here. Oh good, it's just as slow as it was before. So you can either go right, but I don't know why you would because you can literally see that that's a dead end from here. So you could also go left, which is the right choice. Congratulations. And you get to here, and I decided to use these really chaotic floors to make it a little bit more confusing. So you could go right, but it turns out it's actually a dead end. The right way is around this side of the donut, and you pretty simply just go around the fence. And then I use the pet trick again because this area is really tight. And then you go around these cars. And I thought about putting these cars together like a crash and some fire, but then I was like, you know, that might be a little bit too much. So you can decide if you want to go up here, which is literally just a dead end because this room doesn't lead to anything. So I just shoved a bunch of waffles here. The other way is if you go this way, but it's kind of a little confusing spot because the shelves that I use kind of blend into the floor. So if you're standing here and you're going to go that way, you might not see that that's actually a dead end. There are shelves there. The correct way is to go through the kitchen, and then we come to the most challenging room of them all, the cereal box room. Which way would you go? This way. Good job. No, I don't want to go down the stairs. Oh my god, that's the worst thing about this den is when you click there and it's like, okay, downstairs, I see. And it just shoves you down the stairs. And this room is also pretty challenging. But if you're extra smart, you'll know that you can go this way. So here's also pretty easy. You just go down the slide again. I ran into the bush. Yeah, sorry. And that's all I've done so far. So I need to go ahead and finish up the beach. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Can you see how laggy this is? Look at it. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. This is terrible. Hey everyone, so I finished up the final little area of the den. And as soon as you come down from the slide, there's no time for selfies right now, so you keep on going around here, and I'm still extremely laggy. So if you turn left right here, as you can see, dead end, ha ha ha. Ha ha. Now, you do have to stop because there are smoke machines, which I've added throughout the course now, and since that's technically a den item, you're not allowed to walk onto it, but as you can see, I just made it through. And if you head down this direction, there is a sprinkler. So you have to wait for that. And then you can go around. But as you can see, there's a platypus sticking his tongue out because it's the wrong portal. So you have to go back. If you had chosen this way, which is the right way, by the way, there are 2 directions you can choose. Oh my god, can it stop doing that, please? Okay, there we go. As you can see down here is the portal. And once you go through that portal, that marks that you finished the game. So the portal is the only item you can actually walk on. And that's the entire maze. So what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna do a little like speed run through the maze, just so you can see the whole thing in action. But sped up because otherwise it'd be really boring and you'd probably wanna die. And then after that, I'm going to have some special guests come. And they're going to test it out too. I might have a little bit of a prize involved for them to take home. Okay, so time for the speed portion.
A few moments later.
Hey kids! Today I grabbed some presents off the side of the road, and it includes Frank Ocean, Pugfluff, Mithrandir, and Frizzy. And ew, why do they always give me pop-up messages as soon as I start my intro? I will not fall for phishing, I promise. Okay, so say hi, kids.
Hi. Oh, hi. Hey.
So we got the 4 of them because you guys have already seen the maze in the previous little speed section. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and let these peasants wriggle their way through all the way to the end. And of course, there's gonna be a prize at the end, but we'll share that later. So I explained all the rules to them: no flying animals, no crossing over items, and of course, no crossing over smoke and water. So I think it's about time we start. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay, ready, set, go. Go, go, shuffle.
Yes.
Move. Frizzy, you can't cross there!
Oh!
You can't cross over solid dead items. Maybe I didn't explain the rules as well as I thought I did. Wait, I need to get up here so I can keep watch. There goes Cloudy Lad in first, as you can see, as per usual. Ha!
Oh,
losers.
no, sir, I did it properly. You're just a sore loser.
Oh, okay, so it looks like Cloudy Lad's in second now. Where did Frank Ocean come from? I think she... okay. Where even is Frizzy? Okay. Oh, yay. Okay, he's coming.
Am I just like...
You're a little behind. Where's Frizzy? No, Frizzy, don't go back.
Wait, I can't go
Just
this way?
leave and start over.
No, this is the right way. And then you have to get to the next island, so just go through the maze. Where is everyone? Oh my god.
Well, I'm winning.
Are you in the beach section already? Oh, you are in the beach section.
Ah,
Wait, Mithrandir just crossed a surfboard. You have to go back to the start.
I'm gonna go to the start. Oh, that's so rude.
So I did that on purpose just so Clyde could be back in first. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Just go up the stairs. There's another entrance, Pugfluff. Yeah, come down here. Just go through the, what? Ugh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god! What if she wins? That would be so funny.
It would not surprise me for a second if she won. Oh, I found a portal.
Wait, Frizzy, no how did you get to it?
Everyone lock him out, lock him out, lock him out. No. It's like... I win. I win.
I think you might have crossed a solid there. You're supposed to go to the big mansion before you get to here.
I went through the house.
Yeah, that's where you're supposed to end up, because you can't cross from here.
Yeah, they're all cheaters.
Are you sure?
Oh no, someone got scammed.
Was I not allowed through here?
don't cross any den items, basically.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I swear I saw Yug and...
Like, you can't theoretically go behind a tree because in Animal Jam it's 2D, so, like, you can't, like, cross the top of it and, like, pretend to go behind a bush. How did everyone just end up here? And why is nobody going through the portal? Is it locked?
Yeah, it's locked.
So, I guess Pugfluff won. Did anyone else end up going through the Candy Palace?
No.
Okay, then that means that you crossed a den item. Okay, I guess Pugfluff pretty much did the whole thing, so congratulations. We all knew that with Cloudy Lab by her side, she would pull through. So, Pugfluff wins herself a lava nature arch.
No way.
I know.
The instructions weren't clear enough.
Yeah, it's all Flame's fault.
Oh, good. Okay, so there's her nature arch. And basically, these are the worst performing rats I've ever dealt with.
Oh, you're on thin ice, buddy.
But it looks like Peg made it, so good job. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna try and talk over these angry children. So basically, that's enough of this maze video thing, and it was a lot of fun letting these little kids test it out. They were pretty annoying, and I probably wouldn't do it again. But if you'd like to see me collab with them again, even though it might be quite a hassle for me, go ahead and comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye.
Ugh, that was so not enthusiastic.